Hey YouTube, and welcome to Level 99 Project. So also I want to talk about um wanting to give up, right? Because I feel like giving up right now actually. I want to give up. I want to give up, you know. When I'm grinding, when I'm out, when for example, like if I go to a girl and I approach her, right? And I get rejected, and it happens 10 times, 100 times, or if I apply for jobs, right? I just finish an education, right? You literally finish an education, and maybe you took a bachelor or you took a master, and then you're gonna go out there and you're gonna apply for jobs and you can't get a job because you keep getting rejected because of some excuse, some reason, you know? And you're sat there and you're like, I wanna give up. Or if you struggle to make friends, right? You have a hard time connecting with other people. Maybe you're talking to people and people don't understand you. They're like people understand you differently. They judge you, they make fun of you. You feel like giving up, right? You want to give up, you want to just maybe you're thinking about ending your life. Maybe you're just tired, like you're tired of waking up to this bullshit. Because this is what I'm saying, like when you wake up in life, I say it's bullshit, not life itself, but society and how things are. It's bullshit. It's a game, it's literally a game. Like it's all about money, right? And we all know this, right? If you are a guy, how can you get a good girl? Well, in order to get a good girl, you gotta be good in this game, right? You gotta have, okay, that's not necessarily true, but that's the general rule, right? That's the general understanding. If you want to have a beautiful, because you can get a girl, it's not a problem to get a girl, but if you want to have a good, high quality girl, right? You gotta be the man, you gotta be him, right? That's what they say. And so in society, you gotta have the physique, the look, the money. Now the good thing is that you don't need to have all of that maxed out, but it should be relative. I would say ideal, you should be above 5, right? 5 plus, you're good in looks, health, money, liabilities, all these things, right? The more higher the number is, the better your chances or your odds are of finding the right girl, like the perfect girl, right? And not only that, but people are gonna love you, right? If you have money, if you have everything, people are gonna love you. That's how it works, right? They love you. Oh, I love you so much. That's one of the painful thing when you realize this, like especially as a man, that you are loved for what you can provide and do, not for who you truly are, And I know it sounds a bit brutal, but that's just the general rule. Like, I'm not saying that that's the case 100%. There are some girls that love, or there are some people that love another person, genuinely love them, whatever happens, right? But then again, what is love, right? How do you define love? Because love can be defined in so many ways, and it can have so many different understandings. So yeah, when you understand these, I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit tired, but when you understand these things, you're like, you're just sat there and you're like, because if you think about it, like going to work, like waking up in the morning and going to work 5 days a week, over and over and over again for years, that is insanity. Like that is crazy, you know. And because when you realize that, I mean, I know a lot of people realize it, but it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to feel it. And when you really feel that, that can make you go crazy. Not everyone is made to work like that, And I know a lot of people, because I see this, right? And I know from my personal experience, a lot of people have these jobs where they work, they have a really good job, right? They have the money, income, everything like that, but the life quality is shit because they go to a job that they don't really thrive in, They feel sick to the stomach. And God forbid that you are in that situation, you know, because I was in that situation. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. You know, there's no way I can wake up. Like, you wake up in the morning, you go to work, and that's not even an issue. The issue is like doing something that you absolutely hate. If you have the ability to, like, if you don't need to work that job, why are you working it? Of course, if you're in a situation where you need to make money for your family and stuff, that's different, right? You can still thug it out. You can still grind it out because you're doing it for your family. So that kind of balances it out. It balanced that out. So, but yeah, guys, that's the thing, you know, like, this video is about wanting to give up. If you feel like giving up, watch this video, something like that. Because I want to give up every day. I'm telling you guys, I want to give up every day. Even though I'm grinding, I'm doing good, and on the paper it looks like I'm happy and I'm everything like that. In reality, I just want to give up. I'm tired, you know. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of these games. So whenever I feel like that, I know it's time to lock in. I know that I gotta double down, right? Because it's not their fault, right? It's just how the system is designed, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, life is literally a game. It's a game because there are rules. There are things you gotta do. There are things that you want that you gotta do. This, you gotta do X to get Y and Z to get this, you know? So it's a game. But the reason why it doesn't feel like a game is because you can feel emotions, right? There are emotions in this game, as opposed to playing a video game. In this life, and I would say the biggest joy in life is to see who you are becoming, who you are gonna become, right? After doing the work, you know, because right now you might be in a shitty situation. Your girlfriend just broke up with you. You just got rejected by a lot of girls. You know, maybe you have gained weight or you look ugly, like you don't look as good, and you feel insecure about that, and you know, all these things. What I'm telling you, no matter how you look like, you can work on that, because you know, it's all mental. It's all in the mind. I promise you guys, it's all in the mind. So whatever insecurity you have, you can work on it. You can literally work on it, because what matters is the mind. If the body follows the mind, right? It's not the opposite. It's not the other way around. The mind doesn't follow the body. If you look yourself in the mirror or you're like, I'm this, like, no, it's all here, guys, all in here. So if you feel like giving up, I understand you, because that's how I feel every day. It's a matter of choice. Like, okay, you can feel like giving up, but still work and heal yourself. And, you know, because some days it's going to be like that. You're just going to feel like giving up. Like right now, I just want to, obviously I'm a bit tired and stuff, but I just feel like giving up. So that's the video. I hope you found some value in it. If not, watch another video. All right, I'm joking, guys. Peace out.